Have you ever been surrounded by people yet felt utterly alone? It's as though an invisible barrier separates you from everyone else. You're not in isolation, but you experience a profound sense of loneliness. If this strikes a chord with you, then you need to hear this message. Picture this. You're driving home after a long, exhausting day. Your phone is silent, no messages, no calls. You scroll through social media, but each post leaves you feeling even more disconnected. Friends are getting married, starting families, celebrating promotions, while you feel trapped in a never-ending cycle of solitude. You might wonder, God, why do I feel so alone? Let me share something vital. Your loneliness isn't a punishment, it's a calling. God is using this season to draw you closer to Him, to refine you, to prepare you for something extraordinary. Sometimes, the road to your greatest blessings involves a journey you must walk alone. Think back to the most influential figures in the Bible. Moses spent 40 years in the desert before guiding his people to freedom. David, anointed as king, spent years hiding in caves. Even Jesus, the Son of God, often retreated to solitary places for prayer. Their solitude was not a sign of abandonment, but a divine strategy. If you're watching this, it's because deep down, you sense there's a purpose in your isolation. You've cried out for answers, and you're ready to discover why. Stay with me. In the next few minutes, we'll unveil 10 powerful reasons why God is asking you to walk alone. This isn't about despair, it's about hope, growth, and the incredible plans God has for your life. Together, let's uncover the divine purpose behind your solitude. The first reason God may be urging you to walk alone is for your spiritual growth and to deepen your intimacy with Him. In solitude, distractions fade away, allowing you to focus more intensely on your relationship with God. This concentrated time gives you the chance to hear His voice more clearly and understand His will for your life. It's during these quiet moments that we often experience the most profound spiritual breakthroughs. This period of solitude is not a punishment, but a treasured opportunity to grow closer to God. Reflect on the story of Elijah in the Bible. After a triumphant victory over the prophets of Baal, Elijah found himself alone in the wilderness, feeling discouraged and fearful. It was in this solitude that God met him powerfully. In 1 Kings 19:11-12, we read that God revealed Himself to Elijah not through gusty winds, earthquakes, or fire, but in a gentle whisper. This profound encounter with God occurred when Elijah was alone, showing us that God often speaks to us most intimately in our solitude. Elijah's time in the wilderness was a period of renewal and preparation for his future tasks. In our busy, noisy world, solitude can be challenging yet incredibly rewarding. When you find yourself walking alone, seize this time to deepen your spiritual practices. Engage in more prayer, read and meditate on Scripture, and listen for God's voice. These practices can lead to a deeper understanding of His love and purpose for your life. Remember, God may be using this time to draw you closer to Him, teaching and preparing you for what lies ahead. Embrace this season of solitude as a divine appointment with God, recognizing that He is shaping you into the person you've been created to be. Reflect on your own life and consider moments when you felt closest to God. Were they not often in times of quiet and solitude? Though these periods can be tough, they are often the most spiritually enriching, allowing us to strip away the distractions and focus entirely on our Creator. So, when you find yourself alone, don't despair. Instead, view it as an invitation from God to deepen your faith and grow closer to Him. Trust that this solitude is a part of His beautiful design for your spiritual growth and ultimate fulfillment within Him. The second reason God might be prompting you to walk alone is to prepare you for a greater purpose. When God has significant plans for you, He often sets you apart to equip you for the tasks ahead. This period of solitude serves as a training ground where God shapes your character, strengthens your faith, and imparts the wisdom and skills you'll need for your future calling. Though it may not be easy, this preparation is essential for your growth and readiness. Just as athletes undergo rigorous training before competition, God prepares you in solitude to fulfill your destiny with confidence and competence. One compelling example of this is Moses. Before leading the Israelites out of Egypt, Moses spent 40 years in the desert tending sheep. During this time, God was preparing him for his role as a leader. In Exodus 3:10, we see how God called Moses from the burning bush, revealing his mission to lead his people to freedom. Moses' time in the wilderness was crucial in developing the qualities needed to confront Pharaoh and guide the Israelites. Your own period of solitude can serve a similar purpose. God might be preparing you for something extraordinary, a mission that requires strength and wisdom only gained through solitary experiences. During this time, embrace opportunities for growth and learning. Seek God's guidance through prayer and study His Word, allowing Him to mold you and refine your character. Remember, the solitude you experience now lays the foundation for the great things God has planned for you. Think about your current situation and consider how God might be using this time for your preparation. Are there skills you need to develop or aspects of your character that require refining? Use this period of solitude to address these areas. Consider setting personal goals, reading a specific book of the Bible, developing a new habit, or learning a new skill aligned with what you feel God is calling you to do. Stay patient and trust the process. God's timing is perfect, and He knows exactly what you need to be ready for the future He has planned for you. The third reason God could be leading you to walk alone is to eliminate distractions from your life. In our fast-paced, technology-driven world, it's all too easy to become engulfed in noise and lose sight of what matters most. Friends, social media, work, and daily routines can often distract us from focusing on our relationship with God and His intentions for us. By guiding you to walk alone, God is helping you clear away these distractions so you can hear His voice more clearly and stay focused on the path He has laid out for you. Solitude offers a chance to detox from constant distractions and refocus on what truly matters. A powerful example of this is Jesus. Despite being surrounded by crowds and disciples, Jesus often withdrew to solitary places to pray. In Mark 1:35, it states that very early in the morning, while it was still dark, Jesus got up, left the house, and went off to a solitary place where He prayed. By stepping away from daily distractions, Jesus remained connected to His Father and aligned with His mission. This practice of solitude allowed Him to recharge, gain clarity, and receive direction. Jesus' example emphasizes the importance of distancing ourselves from distractions to focus on our spiritual well-being. In your life, consider what distractions may be hindering your spiritual growth and clarity. Are there activities, relationships, or habits that consume your time and energy, leaving little room for God? Use this solitude to identify and eliminate these distractions. Start by dedicating time each day for prayer and Bible study. Turn off your phone, log out of social media, and create a quiet space where you can connect with God. You might even contemplate fasting from certain activities that draw your attention away from His presence. As you remove distractions, you create a more conducive environment for spiritual growth and a deeper relationship with God. Take a moment to reflect on your current situation. What distractions are present in your life? And how can you reduce or eliminate them? Write down a list of these distractions and devise a plan to address each one. Remember, God desires your full attention and devotion. By walking alone and clearing away distractions, you position yourself to receive His guidance and foster your faith. Embrace this time as an opportunity to simplify your life and draw nearer to God, trusting that as you silence the noise, you will discover greater peace, clarity, and purpose in your walk with Him. The fourth reason God may be prompting you to walk alone is to strengthen your faith and trust in Him. When you are alone, there's no one else to lean on but God. This can be a challenging and sometimes uncomfortable experience, but it's also an opportunity to deepen your faith and reliance on Him. In solitude, you learn to depend wholly on God for provision, guidance, and presence. It's during these moments of isolation that your trust in Him is tested and refined, building a solid foundation of faith to help you through life's trials and uncertainties. A compelling example of such faith and trust in the Bible is Abraham. In Genesis 12, God called Abraham to leave his country, his people, and his father's household to venture to a land that God would reveal to him. Abraham obeyed, even without knowing where he was headed. This journey demanded immense faith and trust in God. Later, in Genesis 22, Abraham faced another test of faith when God asked him to sacrifice his son Isaac. In both circumstances, Abraham's journey was marked by solitude, requiring him to lean completely on God. Your walk in solitude may feel daunting, but it's a sacred time intended for you to deepen your relationship with Him. Embrace this as an opportunity to establish a stronger bond with God and grow in trust. So, if you find yourself walking alone, remember it is not a punishment but a divine invitation to strengthen your faith in Him. Trust that God is with you, holding your hand even in your loneliest moments, preparing you for what lies ahead. In summary, if you're currently in a season of solitude, remember that God is never distant. He is preparing you, teaching you, and inviting you to grow. Embrace this time as a blessing and let it guide you closer to Him. If this message resonates with you, share it with others. Together, let's continue this journey, discovering the profound plans God has for each of our lives through Chosen One's sanctuary. God called upon Abraham to sacrifice his son Isaac, and Abraham's readiness to obey, even amidst such a devastating command, showcased his profound trust in the Lord. Ultimately, God provided a ram to serve as a substitute for Isaac, reaffirming both Abraham's faith and God's unwavering faithfulness. Similarly, your own moments of solitude can serve a transformative purpose. When you find yourself walking alone, view it as a chance to deepen your faith and foster trust in God. Use this time to cultivate a stronger bond with Him. Engage more in prayer, meditate on His promises, and reflect on the ways He has remained faithful in your life. Trust that God is by your side, even in your loneliest hours. He is your steadfast companion, guiding and providing for you every step of the way. Remember, faith is like a muscle. It grows stronger with use. Your solitude acts as a spiritual workout, enhancing your trust in God. Take a moment to reflect on your current situation. How might God be utilizing this solitude to fortify your faith? Are there specific areas in your life where you feel called to trust Him more? Write down your fears or doubts and pray over them, asking God to help you become fully reliant on Him. Consider maintaining a journal to document your journey, highlighting how God provides and guides you throughout this period. Celebrate the small victories and steps of faith you take. By walking in solitude and leaning on God, you are building a resilient, unshakable faith that will support you through any challenge. Embrace this season as an opportunity for growth and trust in God's perfect plan for your life. The fifth reason God may be leading you to walk alone is to gain clarity and direction. In solitude, away from the noise and opinions of others, you can hear God's voice more distinctly and comprehend His plans for your life. It's all too easy to feel overwhelmed and confused amidst constant chatter and conflicting advice. Solitude presents a unique chance to seek God's guidance. Listen intently to His whispers and discern the course He has laid out for you. When you are alone, you can concentrate on your relationship with God, allowing Him to illuminate your path and provide the clarity you need. A compelling illustration of gaining clarity through solitude is the Apostle Paul. Following his dramatic conversion on the road to Damascus, Paul spent time in Arabia before launching his ministry. Galatians 1:15-18. This period of solitude was vital for Paul, enabling him to receive revelation and direction from God, free from the influence and expectations of others. During this time, Paul could fully grasp his mission and prepare for the work ahead. In your life, solitude can function as a powerful tool for acquiring clarity and direction. Take advantage of this time to earnestly seek God's wisdom through prayer and meditation. Create a tranquil space for reflection, free from interruptions, and delve into the Bible, focusing on passages that resonate with your current situation. Write down your thoughts, feelings, and insights during these moments of stillness. Keeping a journal can assist you in tracking your spiritual journey and recognizing patterns or messages from God. As you distance yourself from distractions, God's voice will become clearer, helping you understand His will for your life. Reflect momentarily on your present circumstances. Are there choices you need to make or guidance you seek? Ask God for clarity and hold on to patience as you await His direction. Trust that He will disclose His plans to you in His perfect timing. Utilize this solitude to draw nearer to God, listening earnestly and following the guidance He provides. Remember, God's direction is always accessible to those who seek it with sincerity. The sixth reason God might be calling you to walk alone is to strengthen your inner resilience and fortitude. Solitude often challenges us in ways that compel us to grow stronger and become more self-reliant, not in a worldly sense, but spiritually. When you're alone, you confront your fears, doubts, and insecurities head-on, and this can cultivate tremendous strength. By turning to God during these times, you're establishing a resilience that will help you weather the storms of life. This inner strength is crucial for the journey ahead and empowers you to stand firm in your faith, regardless of the challenges you face. One of the most compelling examples of developing resilience through solitude is David. Prior to becoming king, David spent considerable time alone as a shepherd, defending his flock from lions and bears. These solitary moments were not only vital for his physical preparation, but also crucial for his spiritual and mental growth. It was during these times that David penned many of the Psalms, expressing his trust in God and finding strength in His presence. Later, when confronting Goliath, David's resilience and inner strength, honed through those solitary moments, empowered him to face the giant with unwavering faith. Your own periods of solitude can serve a similar purpose. When you find yourself alone, see it as an opportunity to cultivate inner strength and resilience. Embrace the challenges presented to you, and trust that God is using them to prepare you for greater things. As the hardest times often foster the most growth, relying on God will deepen your faith and enhance your ability to face difficulties. Take this time to pray, reflect, and seek God's guidance. He is with you, providing the strength necessary to overcome any obstacles in your path. Examine your current situation and consider how God might be leveraging this time to build your inner fortitude. Are there challenges that feel insurmountable? Turn to God in prayer, asking for His strength and resilience. Document your experiences in a journal, noting how you witness God's work in your life. Engage in activities that bolster both your physical and spiritual strength, such as exercising regularly, studying the Bible, and practicing mindfulness. And by focusing on building inner strength during this solitary time, you are equipping yourself to face future challenges with unwavering faith. The seventh reason God may be urging you to walk alone is to reveal that He has a distinct path just for you. Each of us possesses a unique purpose and mission in life that we alone are meant to fulfill. This journey frequently necessitates periods of solitude during which God can work on us without external distractions. When you walk alone, you become more in tune with God's specific guidance for your life. This unique journey may not align with others' expectations, and that is perfectly fine. It is between you and God. Embracing your uniqueness allows you to blossom into the person God designed you to be, fulfilling His specific plan for your life. A powerful example of someone who walked a distinctive path is John the Baptist. From the beginning, John's life was destined for a special purpose. He lived in the wilderness, dressed in camel's hair, and feasted on locusts and wild honey. Matthew 3:4. His mission was to prepare the way for Jesus, calling people to repentance and baptizing them in the Jordan River. His life of solitude was essential for fulfilling his unique role. John's dedication to his calling, despite its unconventional nature, demonstrates how walking alone can be crucial for accomplishing God's specific plan. Your own unique journey may require similar periods of solitude. Whenever you feel isolated, know that God is setting you apart for a special purpose. This time alone allows you to focus on your calling and develop the qualities essential for fulfilling it. Embrace your uniqueness and trust that God is steering you in the right direction. It's natural to feel misunderstood or lonely at times, but understand that these experiences are molding you for the journey ahead. By walking this unique path, you align yourself with God's specific plan for your life, one that may vary from others but is perfectly designed just for you. Take some time to reflect on your individual journey. What passions or callings has God planted in your heart? How can you use this solitude to cultivate these further? Write down your reflections and pray for clarity and direction. Consider setting specific goals that align with your unique path, and seek out activities that nurture your calling. Remember, your solitude is not a setback. Rather, it is a setup for the extraordinary plans God has in store for you. Trust in His guidance, cherish your uniqueness, and confidently walk on the path He has laid out for you. The 8th reason God might be encouraging you to walk alone is to instruct you in relying solely on Him. When you are distanced from others, you are left with no option but to lean on God for strength, guidance, and provision. This experience deepens your relationship with Him and reinforces the understanding that He is your ultimate source of support. Dependence on God is foundational to faith, and solitude serves as the ideal environment to cultivate this reliance. It's a time to discover that God is enough, and that His presence is all you need to thrive. Consider Daniel in the Bible. When he was taken to Babylon, he faced the reality of being isolated from his family and homeland. Despite being in a foreign land, Daniel steadfastly held on to his faith, completely relying on God. We see in Daniel 6:10 that he prayed 3 times daily, even under the threat of danger. His unwavering dependence on God ultimately led to his protection and success. Daniel's period of solitude became a catalyst for his deep trust in God, showing us that even in isolation we can find strength and support through faith. Likewise, your own moments of solitude can help you develop a richer reliance on God, embracing the truth that He is your constant source of strength. Each period of solitude offers a chance to surrender your worries and turn to God in prayer, inviting Him into your struggles. Reflect on how your times of isolation may be serving to deepen your relationship with Him. In the stillness, you can discover profound peace and strength, nurturing an unwavering trust in God that transforms your life. As you navigate through solitude, trust that it is an integral part of your faith journey, meant to refine and strengthen you. Remember, by coming to God in reliance, you can embrace the peace and strength He offers, readying you to face whatever challenges may lie ahead. Ultimately, your dependence on Him will foster a deeper understanding of His love and a richer relationship with the Creator. A deeper reliance on God offers you a unique opportunity to nurture a robust prayer life and delve into the Scriptures. Whenever challenges arise, turn to God first. Seek His wisdom and guidance with an open heart. Trust that He will meet your needs and furnish you with the strength you require to persevere. Remember, depending on God isn't a sign of weakness. Rather, it's a testament to your faith. Embrace this season of solitude as a chance to cultivate an unshakable trust in His provision and presence in your life. Reflect on the areas in your life where you could lean more on God. Are there decisions or situations that weigh heavy on you? Bring these concerns to God in prayer, earnestly asking for His guidance. Consider establishing a daily routine that prioritizes time spent with God, perhaps through morning prayers or evening reflections. Keep a journal to document how God is providing for you and leading you during this time. By consciously focusing on your dependence on God, you will not only strengthen your faith but also discover the profound peace and support that come from relying entirely on Him. The 9th reason God may be nudging you to walk alone is for healing and restoration in your life. Solitude creates a distinctive opportunity to confront past wounds, emotional pain, and spiritual struggles without the incessant distractions of daily life. In this quiet space, you can lay bare your hurts before God, allowing Him to heal your heart. Healing often necessitates time and introspection, and solitude perfectly facilitates this growth. God longs to restore you, and there are times when walking alone provides the necessary path toward profound healing. A biblical illustration of healing through solitude is found in the story of Jonah. After fleeing from God's call, Jonah found himself alone in the belly of a great fish. During this poignant time, Jonah prayed and repented, undergoing a significant personal transformation. His earnest prayer in Jonah 2:10 reflects a heartfelt restoration and a renewed dedication to God. This period of seclusion was crucial for Jonah's healing and his readiness for the task assigned to him in Nineveh. His journey exemplifies that solitude can indeed serve as a powerful catalyst for spiritual renewal and restoration. Your own moments of solitude can be a time for God to mend and rejuvenate you. Use this opportunity to reflect on past experiences and bring any unresolved pain to God, asking Him to work on your heart and grant you peace. Healing requires patience and a willingness to be open to God's transformative touch. Trust that He is accompanying you through your journey of recovery. God's desire is for you to be whole, healthy, and thriving, both spiritually and emotionally. Embrace this moment as an opportunity for deep personal healing. Spend time reflecting on the aspects of your life that need healing. Are there past grievances or current struggles that you must confront? Bring these issues to God in prayer, seeking His healing hand upon them. Consider journaling about your experiences and feelings, allowing yourself to process and release your emotions. Engage in activities that foster healing, such as reading uplifting scriptures, seeking advice from a trusted mentor, or adopting mindfulness and relaxation techniques. By focusing on healing during your solitude, you permit God to restore you fully and prepare you for the future with a renewed spirit. The 10th reason God might be instructing you to walk alone is to foster personal reflection and enhance self-awareness. Solitude allows you the perfect environment to pause and ponder your life, your actions, and your relationship with God. It's a time to examine your heart, grasp your motivations, and identify the areas within you that require growth or change. Through self-reflection, you can attain a clearer understanding of who you are and the identity God is calling you to embrace. This heightened self-awareness aids your alignment with God's will enabling you to lead a more intentional and fulfilling life. David exemplifies the practice of self-reflection in Psalm 139:23-24, where he prayed, "Search me, God, and know my heart. Test me and know my anxious thoughts. See if there is any offensive way in me, and lead me in the way everlasting." David's solitude as a shepherd provided him ample opportunity to contemplate his life and nurture his relationship with God. His Psalms reflect profound personal reflections that unmask his self-awareness and immense desire to grow closer to God. This habit of introspection proved essential in shaping David into a man after God's own heart, showcasing the transformative power of self-reflection in solitude. Your periods of solitude can also serve as invaluable moments for self-reflection and increased self-awareness. Use this time to consider your heart and seek God's guidance, allowing Him to help you understand yourself more deeply. Reflect on your deeds, motivations, and your relationship with God. Pray for Him to reveal areas that require growth and help you align more closely with His will. This journey of self-reflection is not about fixating on shortcomings, but recognizing opportunities for your growth and transformation. Embrace this time as a chance to deepen your understanding of yourself and your role in God's divine plan. Reflect on your life and identify the areas where change is necessary. Do you need to adjust any habits or attitudes? Spend time in prayer, asking God to search your heart and uncover areas for improvement. Consider maintaining a reflection journal to capture your thoughts, prayers, and any insights you gain during this time. Regularly engage in self-assessment, striving to understand yourself better and align your life with God's calling. By concentrating on self-reflection during your solitude, you open the door for God to shape you into the person He designed you to be, leading a life filled with greater purpose and intention. As we draw to a close on this journey together, let's recap the profound reasons God may be encouraging you to walk alone. Whether it's for spiritual growth, preparation for a greater purpose, removing distractions, strengthening your faith, gaining clarity and direction, developing inner strength, walking a unique path, learning to depend on God, healing and restoration, or deepening personal reflection, know that your solitude is not without purpose. Each moment spent in solitude offers God a chance to work in your life, mold you, and prepare you for what lies ahead. Embrace this sacred time with an open heart, trusting that God walks alongside you every step of the way. You are never alone. God is perpetually by your side, guiding and supporting you. Thank you for joining us in this exploration of why God might be calling you to walk alone. If this message resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up and share it with others who may benefit from it. We would love to hear your thoughts and experiences, so please leave a comment below regarding how solitude has impacted your spiritual journey. Don't forget to connect with Chosen One Sanctuary for more uplifting content and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Remember, you are not alone. God is always with you, guiding and supporting you with every step you take. God bless you, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you once again for watching. May God's peace and presence fill your heart as you continue on your journey. Stay encouraged and keep seeking His guidance in all things. Until next time, stay blessed and remember that your solitude is a beautiful part of His plan for your life.